Good morning, legends. I'm CJ. Welcome back to Northside TV.
And I'm Jannard. Here's the latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for today, September 26, 2025.
Picture Day Round 2 is today. Retakes and makeup photos will take place from 7:30 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. in the auditorium vestibule by the old entrance. This is for students and staff who haven't had their ID or yearbook photo taken yet. And remember to be in dress code with no hats, hoods, shiesties, or shades.
Legends, you still have a chance to travel to Europe. There is an opportunity to visit Germany, Austria, or Switzerland in the next 2 years. The final meeting is on Thursday, October 2nd. It will take place in D242 starting at 6 p.m. So contact Mr. Stanley for more info and join us for this trip in June 2027.
Hey teachers, if you're looking for a chill way to hang out with other staff outside of classroom stuff, check out the Staff Book Club. There's good company, good convo, book related or not, and definitely good food. No pressure to read every page, just come for the vibes. Next meeting is Wednesday, October 1st at 3:30 p.m. at ACME. The first read is The Sirens by Amelia Hart. RSVP to Miss Sherman to get in the group chat.
Are you interested in acting in the Halloween spirit? Well, next week we have auditions for All Play Dracula. Auditions are 2 days and take place on Tuesday, September 30th and Wednesday, October 1st. They will be after school from 2:40 to 3:30 in the EED King Auditorium. Make sure to come prepared with dialogue, and if you have any questions, reach out to Miss Doherty.
Maybe acting and being on the big stage isn't your thing, and that's okay. Work behind the scenes and join stage crew. You'll help build sets, learn the backstage area, help set up for events, and much more. They meet every Tuesday and Thursday after school in the crew room at A Circle on the first floor. You can also reach out to Miss Doherty with any questions or for more details. Hope to see you there.
Hey legends, the marching band is selling candy and treats to raise money. Orders are due by next Friday, October 3rd. There's gummy bear, sour worms, peach rings, chocolate covered pretzels, cookie dough, brownie bites, and more. Prices range from $6 to $12.
And there's even a few items on sale. Plus, you can get 10-pound bulk bags of gummies or sour worms for just $25. The best part, 50% of sales goes to support the band program. So get your orders in and help out while getting some pre-Halloween treats. Payment is due with your order.
The Northside Bowling Club is back and they need you. The club practices twice a week at Bowling Bowl West on Goshen Road. Practice is from 4 to 5 p.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays. All competitions will take place on Wednesday starting October 13th. Everyone is welcome to join regardless of your skill level, even if you play with bumpers up.
Now it's time for your weekend weather update from Wayne 15 with today's forecast and what you can expect going into next week.
We're getting another round of summer weather this weekend, with temps climbing up into the 80s. Today will be a little cooler, but it's still warm, with highs in the upper 70s.
The overnight lows for next week will be cool with temps in the 50s. Temps will stay above normal as we head into October.
You can expect highs to reach the upper 70s on Wednesday, which is the start of October. And guess what? That summer feeling comes back again by next weekend with no rain in sight for now.
And now for your Legends Sports Update.
Tonight, the football team is back at home as they host the Wayne Generals. Kickoff at Chambers Field is at 7 p.m.
The theme for tonight is Red Out. Tickets are $7 and can be purchased online through EventLeak or at the gate. Make sure you have your student ID. Good luck, Legends.
Tomorrow morning, the boys and the girls soccer team are hosting Southside here at Chambers Field. Kickoff for the boys game is at 9, with the girls following shortly after.
And the Unified Bocce Ball team is off to state finals today. The action gets started at 10 a.m. in the afternoon. Girls flag football is also off to Southside for their next game. The first snap is at 2:30 p.m.
Good luck to all the legends competing this weekend. Here's what else we have upcoming for the Northside Athletics.
If you're interested in playing for the boys volleyball team, there's one more open gym session left for the fall. It will be after school on Monday, October 6th from 3 to 5 p.m. Contact Coach Madison with any questions.
Are you a good swimmer or want to improve your swim skills? If that's you, stay after school today. Learn more about Northside Swim and Dive Team. Listen for Mr. Klein's end of the day announcements for the location. And if you cannot make it to the meeting, reach out to Coach Witt for information. Coming up, you'll hear from Miss Graham in the Media Center. A recap of College Go Week, bad dad jokes, your Butler Savage House students of the week, a preview of the latest principals, corners, podcasts, and more.
All right, I'm Mr. Winker. We're here for another episode of Dad Jokes with my good friend,
Miss Morgan.
Okay, you ready, Miss Morgan?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to get right into these jokes.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see what you got.
Okay. A century ago, two brothers decided it was possible to fly. As you can see now, they were right.
That was a good one. I wouldn't buy anything with Velcro.
Why not?
It's a total ripoff.
Yeah. All right, I got a question. Why should you never fall for a tennis player?
I don't know.
Because love means nothing to them.
What did the nose say to the finger?
I'm not sure.
Stop picking on me.
Okay, but can you tell me how cereal pays bills?
No, I can't tell you how cereal pays bills.
It uses a check.
Green is my favorite color.
Really?
I love it more than blue and yellow combined.
That's a good one. You know, I searched for a lighter on Amazon the other day, but all I can find were 6,000 matches.
That's a good one. All right, I like that one. I tell you a construction joke,
Okay.
but I'm still working on it.
All right, well, you work on that. I actually applied for a job down at the diner, but I told them that they really have to bring a lot to the table.
There you guys go. There are your dad jokes for the day. Appreciate you showing up.
Hi Northside, welcome back to Media Moments with Miss Graham. I wanted to remind you that last week, we started the tradition of having a trivia question available for people to answer when they come visit. Since classes come down every other week, we're gonna hold it for 2 weeks. And then I wanted to show you some new books that came in. So these books are specific type of genre. They are nonfiction and they are self-improvement books. There are multiple types, but the ones that I wanted to show you today in particular are some that are on mental health and then some that are on home economics. So firstly, we have Be You, Only Better, real life self-care for young adults and everyone else. And this includes keys for physical, mental, emotional, social, and financial well-being. If you're like me, finances scare you and you have to learn the hard way. But maybe you don't. Maybe you would like to come in and read about financial well-being and then be ahead of me by decades. This one in particular, I am currently reading. It's called The Teenage Girl's Guide to Living Well with ADHD. Obviously, I'm not a teenage girl, but I do suspect that I have ADHD. And while I'm waiting to get diagnosed, I thought I would read some helpful tips for how to handle life while also having that disorder. So that will be available soon once I finish it. Here's one that's about stressing less, A Teen's Guide to a Calm, Chill Life. And what I like about these books is that they're not like start at the beginning and read all the way through. There's different things on different topics. You can read it page by page all the way through. You can read it chapter by chapter. You can read one chapter and then return it. Who knows? But that's what I love about nonfiction, self-improvement books. You take what you want, you leave what you don't. Here's 10 Minutes to Better Mental Health, a step-by-step guide for teens using CBT and mindfulness. For those of you who might already be seeing a counselor or something like that, some of the tricks that they tell you in how you regulate and whatnot are in this book. You can learn even more. And if you don't have a counselor, I would recommend still trying to find some tools for, anger or self-worth, all that stuff. Now here's one that's specifically about life skills. And what I love about this one is it's about how to cook, clean, manage money, fix your car, perform CPR, and everything in between. And there's ideas about like navigate with a compass, how to make a bed, how to make small talk, how to boil an egg, how to paint a room. All of these things that you've maybe never done before. And if you know some of the tricks of the trade, you can get much faster and easier results if you know a little bit about it before going into it. And last but not least, this one is literally called Home Economics for Everyone. Now, home economics is not something that's still taught in school, but back in the day, there were classrooms where you could literally learn how to sew, how to cook, basically all the things that go into taking care of a home. And since nearly everyone has to contribute to home care, it might be nice to have some insight into how to do it. So if you're interested in any of these books, they are brand new to the library. You could be the first one to check it out, or in this case, the second one. And hopefully they will help you improve the you that you are. And I hope that you already know this to be true, that even if, like me, you have a little bit of a scatterbrain or you're still practicing certain areas of your life, I hope you know how special you are. I know that's cheesy, guys, but it's true. You're an individual, and I hope that you are valuing who you are, even as you are becoming who you can be. See you next week.
my name's Annabelle and I'm here with
I'm Alan McPherson
from
Ball State University. We are a mid-sized public school in Muncie, Indiana, so we've got about 20,000 students in our population. And we are really well known for psychology, education, architecture, communications and journalism, media, all sorts of things. So we have over 100 majors to choose from, and we would love to see students come to visit us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Annabelle.
And I'm Amanda Garman
From
Trine University.
what are you guys doing here today?
So I'm an admissions counselor, and I'm here from our admissions department, hoping to talk to kids about what we offer at Trine as far as majors and also extracurriculars on our campus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm here with Jackie Holmes, JACQUEHOLMES. What brings you to Northside? So we are here today to reach out to students, see if they're interested in cosmetology school, estheticians, and stuff like that. So what exactly is this?
You're not mad.
So cosmetology and esthetician school, cosmetology deals with hair cutting, hairstylists, stuff like that. Estheticians do more full body waxes, massages, facials, back facials, stuff like that. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
So Art 22 has been open since 2018 actually, so it's got a couple years under its belt.
What does Art 22 have to offer to Northside students?
So through Art 22, you're able to get your cosmetology and esthetician license. It's less than 1 year, so not a traditional college length like the 4 years. So it's 48 weeks usually. So it's quick, pretty inexpensive, and you're able to start working right off the bat. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name's Annabelle and I'm here with
Petty Officer Joseph Crummer,
from
United States Coast Guard.
Alrighty, so what are you doing here for College Go Week?
Yeah, we're just here to provide opportunities for students that may not want to jump right into college, get some real life experience, and look at the Coast Guard. We have a lot of unique opportunities, just like every other military branch, including GI Bill, travel, and pay right out of high school.
Is there anything else you want to tell them about the Coast Guard?
Yeah, the Coast Guard's a great organization. We're stationed all over the world, all over the country, and we're primarily here to help people. We're more of a life-saving organization versus life-taking. So if you want a chance to do something unique, something you haven't really heard of, especially here in Indiana, take a look at the Coast Guard.
Thank you.
Absolutely, you have a great
I'm Annabelle and this is?
Sergeant First Class Daryl McKinney.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah. Graduated from Northrop High School.
So, what branch are you from?
I am with the Indiana Army National Guard.
That's nice. So what are you doing here for College and Careers Go Week?
So what we're doing here this week is we're letting all the juniors and seniors of Northside High School know about the different career paths and the education opportunities that they'll have if they were to join our branch. We have everything as far as 100% college tuition for any state public college. And we even have funding for private colleges, which would be up to $4,500 a month. And also just if anybody just doesn't have a plan and they're just kind of wanting to maybe explore their options, or maybe they kind of had maybe some interest in the military, we're just letting all the kids know, like, hey, go talk to a recruiter and get some information to see if it's a good fit for you.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, so we discussed a few pros and cons of what we thought were pros and cons of the open gate system.
Of the, when you come in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Some of the things that we discussed as a con is like even a binder, like a 1-inch binder sets it off.
Yeah.
Or like if they have cans or steel-toed shoes, that sets it off.
Yeah.
But a pro is that it protects us.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think over time, some of those things you just have to practice, you know, knowing, and like if you know that those binders, but we also are looking at ordering. So like we want to start every year when you, instead of just coming into school and saying, hey, this is what I need to start the year, you know, have a summer list. And all that list is also have like where we would literally almost be like Amazon, where we could create like a 9th grade order sheet, a 10th grade order sheet, 11th grade order sheet, 12th grade order sheet, and you would just sort of order it. And we would get things like binders that don't have that metal spine that goes down there. Maybe they do sell them like ones that don't have that metal spine. So then that would 100% not set it off, but also get something like a tumbler. That's a nice, you know, a decent tumbler of some sort. Obviously, you know, if you like a Yeti cup, you're going to have your Yeti cup and do those. But those things, we also talked about potentially if you have like no binders, but you had something, you could literally hold it over the top. But the only issue with that is then
There could be something in it.
Yeah. I mean, and like when I grab them in the morning, I usually just shake it. You know, usually it's ice or something, but I've grabbed them before. I'm like, it makes a clunk, like clunk, 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 and you open it up and there's something inside of it. So
And sometimes it could be a chunk of ice. You just like never know. That's why I
sure.
usually go for the like tumblers with the clear plastic lid, so you can just like look through it.
And that's exactly why I wear gloves too, because you know, one, if you have, you know, touching those things.
Some people are dirty.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just the volume of people. You know, you're having 1,500 people travel through there in a matter of 30 minutes. That's a lot of touch. Just like, you know, you're going like this. I think I did 300 myself in a day. I was sitting, somebody's just going click, 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 click. You know, just like a baseball counter pitch. I did like 300 myself.
Okay.
That's enough for today. Thank you for tuning in, Legends.
Adios.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all for today's edition of the Weekly Northerner. The first quarter ends in less than 2 weeks.
Have a great day, Legends. We'll see you back here next week in October. Go Legends.